Alright, we're starting season 5 of our NHL franchise mode with the Arizona Coyotes. Last season was our best season. We made it to game 7 in the second round. Last season's actually the first season we won a game in the playoffs, so that was pretty good. We do still got some question marks on that third line center, but the rest of the team's solid. Connor, Cooley, Keller, Doan, Schmaltz, Gunther, Neighbors, Geeky, Leckermacki, Marks, Ratty, Jeannot. Chicken, Jersey, Carlo Moser, Larson, Zegrapan, Ascroft line. Hoping to have a solid season, get back to the postseason, but this time we want to run with it. We want to try to get a little deeper, at least conference finals. Josh Doan's already hurt. That means we'll be bringing up our depth players. Jet Wu again. For forwards, will be Daniel Guchin. I can't pronounce it. Yeah, that's fine. Not the best depth this year. Josh Stone's back. So right now we're 3-0. Having a great start to the season. Leckermacki's a guy I'd like to get into that second line, but it's just we don't really get the space. I was kind of thinking about if our center situation is all working out, we could put Schmaltz on the third and give the second line center spot to Doan. That might be a possibility for us. Actually, I should have took a look at Evader Kane, Evader Kane, but I'm sure he's pretty washed up by now. Jet Wu 3 games, 25 minutes a game, really logging those minutes for us. Jersey 4, Carlo 4. Carlo's been great. 1, 2, 7 points for Moser, almost a point per game, and 7 for Chikrin. 11 and 11 for Connor. 10 and 11 for Gunther. We're actually going to give Gunther that spot. 3 for Neighbors. Jeannot with 3. 6 for Ratty. 6 and 11 is pretty good though. Geeky only 2 and 11. We'll give it to Ratty. 8 and 11. 14 and 11. 12. 6. Oh, this boy's ready to pop off. Alright, we gotta do something. We gotta do something early. Schmaltz is 31. 3 years left after this season. So I think that's, yeah, Doan signed long term. Leckermacki's signed long term, well, little term. Roddy's been doing good. Let's just play a little bit more like this. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to find out something for Lecker for sure. .95, 1 to 3 games for Line. That's impressive. .920 for Askarov. We might actually not have to make any moves and just call in them with what we got. Because the team's looking good. Obviously, I could trade Ratty, but maybe we'll just keep on to him, put him on the fourth line. Yeah, we're going on quite the losing skid right now. Alright, so we're going to try some line changes here. See if it kicks our team into drive at all. So 19 and 22, 20 and 22, 7 and 22, 6 and 21, 4 and 22, 12 and 22, 18. How many minutes does he get in 17? 21, 22, 19, 11, 9. 14, 11, 3, nothing, 6, 5. Askarov starting to drop down some. Alright, what if we move Schmaltz down to the third? Put Doan second line center. Let Lecker come up. Let Marks come up. Jano run the right wing with Ratty, Tanner, Jano. With Schmaltz on that bottom line. I already believe he is running PK minutes everywhere for me, so we'll see if this wakes us up some. Kind of spreading out those centers. Doan can play center smoothly, so we may as well give him the chance. Give Lecker the chance to play up on that second line because he can score. Let's also give Marks a chance to play on the third pairing instead of being on that fourth line. Maybe Geeky and Ratty will be off-season trade bait guys. Maybe we'll pay a little bit of attention to this draft because maybe it might be a draft we'll get rid of some deadweight prospects and kind of try to transition into a different direction, I guess. This trade's interesting. William Wallander, a 5th and a 6th for 2/3 and Eves. This trade's interesting. Eves is, of course, a goalie prospect, but it's going to take him a while to get up there. William Wallander, he's 25 already. I don't know. He hasn't really grown. They're 17 and 11. That line change has seemed waking up the Arizona Coyotes. Holy. We'll check out some stats here once we get some players back. I might be willing to I should start looking at players going into waivers for depth forwards. If we could bring in one depth forward. That'd be nice. Alright, we'll take a quick look at the team. Gunther, 34 and 34. 28 and 34. 14, 13, 8, 23, 30, 30, 38, 20, 13, and 7. 19, 15, 5, 3, 8, 10. I would like to see him do a little better. Maybe we'll try him on that second pairing. Yes, sir. Well, I probably won't qualify for any of the ARLs, but I'm going to try. Just going to do an NHL stream to start off the day, and then it's going to be bikes time. Right now, we're steamrolling right now. We'll see if there's any people we got to keep our eyes out for. Not really seeing nothing yet. Any gems at all? Nothing. Chikrin's gonna be back into the lineup. Yeah, I don't play any games, Ryan. The point of this, like some people play this game mode and actually play their own games, but I could have the worst team in the NHL and win every single game if I'm playing them. To me, it's more of a strategy. I gotta build the team, make sure I can get them good enough to actually compete. I'm gonna take him for the AHL. He could be Ekman Larsson's replacement next season. Let's make sure he's getting some time though. Yeah, there he is, Aber. Yeah, it's boring to some people, but I'm obsessed with this. I played this like for like 3 years straight. This is all I did. Every time I'd go on the Xbox, this is what I played. Of course, I was in between like playing Supercross and stuff, but then I stopped playing since I got a computer. But now that you can play this on cloud gaming, I can actually rip it some. Schmoles, I knew this was coming. You're not going to be happy, but you know what? You're 31. You're still making a shit ton of money. You're getting power play and penalty kill time. Just think of yourself as a Pittsburgh Penguins Jordan Stahl. You're a strong third line center for us. Technically, I am on the worst team, but yeah, we might win the Stanley Cup this year. We might get close actually, because this team is starting to heat up right when I need them to. Let's see what these boys can do. 30, 42, 43, 27, 22. You know nothing about hockey. I hear ya. 15, 31. Leckermack started to heat it up on that second line. 38. I don't know. This team might be special. Hopefully. That second round exit last year sucked. Game 7. Came back from a 3-1 deficit. Worked our way up to Game 7. Schmaltz 32 now, so he's starting to age a little bit. He's perfect for that third line center role for long term. That means Geeky. We could move on from Geeky. I see it works here, but for some reason on this screen it doesn't work. The camera, it's weird. Ooh, Travis Konecny. Bringing in Travis Konecny would be huge for this team. He's on his last year. So he signed to an extension. No extension. Yogiaru, I don't really want back. But we could flip him. Giving up Godfrey's a lot. He's 19, 65 overall. He's 6'3", 203 pounds, and he has 57 points right now in 48 games in the American Hockey League. So, or in U.S. development, which is, yeah, he's really steamrolling this year. He's having a breakout for himself. But Konecny, if I bring in Konecny, yeah, I don't know. Maybe without giving up a second and bringing him in. Yeah, I wouldn't even do that. We're just going to run with what we got. I believe in the process. I believe in the team. You know what? I'll play the last 5 minutes of the period. Just to say I played some. Shuriken ties it up, so we're going to be Oh, Leckermacky gets another one in. There. Last 5 minutes. I love these. Oh, didn't mean to switch it to mustard yellow for Nashville, but whatever. We'll run with it.
Not a moment too soon for those of you just joining us here. We've just passed the midway mark of period number 3. It is a 4-2 hockey game to this point. Puck picked up in the open ice. And that's poked away by Jersey.
Oh. Keller, show us your skates. Oh, that was a beautiful pass. Ah! Cooley, I try to ring that around the boards. Chicken with the puck. Going back to Jersey. We gotta clear our zone. Ah, Doan runs right into a truck. Connor tried to hit the brakes up. Don't Lecker Mackey. Try to get that toe jag to work. Ah, try to get that backhand to work. Ooh, Schmaltz just got killed. Oh, we're getting on the penalty kill. Someone's going to our sin bin.
The Coyotes will serve two for slashing. The Predators send out their man advantage unit at a most critical time of the game.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Works it across to Kiki. Good fight for the puck along the boards.
Oh, try to pass it out front.
It's off a stick. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Knocked away by Kiki.
Oh, try to come across and kill him.
They can't connect. And they send it right back to him.
Gotta figure he knows.
Ah, there we go. Short-handed, geeky with the 9th of the season. Going up with that backhand, switching to forehand in front of the net, getting the job done.
Tomasino's ready to take the draw here on this power play.
Josh Stone's the team leader in points now too. Shit.
They take possession. Puck grab by Tomasino. To the low slot. Denies him in close.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the
Oh, lost the puck. I was like, how did I hit?
as big as possible.
Centering feed.
Come on, goalie.
Up with a stop. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And he passes it up ahead.
Ah, offside.
Play is blown dead with the offside. Vancouver's the next opponent on this homestand, and I'll tell you what, if you haven't had a chance to get down here for a game live and in action, you are missing out. It is a party, it is fun, and we hope to see you here sooner rather than later. How about next game? Takes a blast.
Carlo with a big block shot.
Beautiful defensive effort. And he stands tall in goal.
Gunther with the puck.
In their own zone.
Usually on the penalty kill.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Into the offensive end now. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. From the right side, moves it up ahead.
I try to poke it up past Anderson.
Squeeze past the defender there.
I think he thought he had better foot speed than the defender, but it turns out he doesn't.
The Predators carry it along the wall. The Coyotes gain possession of the defensive zone. Arizona's
Here
got
goes
it against
Gunther.
He grabs the puck here at the point.
Ah!
Tremendous stop by Saros.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
The Predators certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
What a save by Askarov going against his former team.
I have no idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Schmaltz.
Pass to the front. Blocked away by Saros. Tries to feed it over to Evangelista. Nashville's got the puck against the half wall. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Oh, pokes it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off. Arizona's got the puck along the boards.
Stone going with the puck. There we go. Forward to backhand. Son of Shane Down. Most likely our future captain.
I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Slides the puck across to Martinick. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place.
Oh, I tried to just slide that in. That would have been a sneaky goal.
And he takes the pass. Here's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Nashville still looking amongst each other.
6-2, clean victory. Now that's bringing us up to the trade deadline. Take a look at the team. Gunther 47, 54 for Kyle Connor. Neighbors with 30, 26 for Ratty, 18 for Geeky, 34. Don't kill her right now. $44, 27, and 17. See, Marks is starting to really fill it to be that good third line right wing for us. I think that's a perfect third line, perfect fourth or second line. Fourth line's not bad either. Ratty and Geeky though might be traded this offseason. 25, 7, 17, 11, 25. We might have the club. And you know what? I'm so confident that we're just going to probably not make any trades. Until you see a guy like Brady Tkachuk available, then you're like, ah, shit. I don't think he's a guy we could even get if we wanted, but he's a guy I'd be willing to pay for. Yeah, that's... Like, if we wanted him, we'd have to give up Kyle Connor. Which I would. Or could we go like Geeky, Ratty? Add him. Maybe Godfrey too. What if we go crazy with the prospects to get this trade done? You know what? I don't even know if I want to do that even. I'd say we're good. Might be a guy going on the waivers we want for the offense depth, but most likely not. Cole Smith, I don't think you're really what we're looking for. So we're just running with what we got, and I'm okay with that. This team is solid. We got some some toughness, goal scoring all around. Good defense, good goaltending, really. So we'll see if any surprises are coming here. Jackass. His parents were very creative. Comparison to Brent Burns, though. Ooh. He could be really good on our team as our future lefty. We already got the future right D. To be able to bring in that future lefty might be what we are looking at doing. $41 and 23. Ratty's back. $67, $57, $38, 28, 21, 38, 64, 78 points coming off Josh Stone's stick. We're going to keep running that guy. 60, 72, 30 goals, 54 points for Lekermacki. He's killing it. 31 for Marks, 20 for Janot, 40, 25, 8, 19, 13. And he is starting to move up an overall quick. 32, 907, 911. Perfect. We'll sim right up to the end. We're looking like we're confirmed for the playoffs here soon, at least. Marks with the MCL tear. That's a rough injury. That's rough. We're going to be missing him for a little bit. Probably the whole first round, so that's not what we want to see. Season is done. Everyone's finished playing their games. Josh Doan, 91 points. Damn. Alright, so first we'll look at Marks. He had 31 and 80. Love to see a +4 as well. Carlo, 19 and 78. 70, 82 point per game still. So both seasons Kyle Connor's been with us. He's been point per game. Gunther, 67. Not the season I want to see it at Gunther. 30, 42 for Neighbors. Love to see it. 28 for Ratty. 24 for Geeky. 30, 42 for Schmaltz. Cooley, 60, 74 for Cooley on that second line. 19.19 minutes a night though, but dang, Josh Doan with 91 points. 85 for Keller. Lekermacki though, 33 goals, 59 points. Rookie season at 44. Continues to score goals for us though. Look at that shot category. 95 slap shot power, 94 wrist shot power. If he gets more accuracy on that, damn. 46, 25, 9, 1, 18, and 36, but 12 goals. .906, 3 shutouts. .909, 1 shutout. We'll look at our contracts. See if there's going to be any signings we're going to do before we head into the playoffs. We'll wait on them. Probably won't be bringing him back. We'll wait on these boys. Even though Godfrey, we could actually probably bring in now. Actually, we don't want to wear a year off. just in case he plays enough playoff games. Yeah, we don't really have anything. We gotta. How much cap do we got for next season? 14.5 mil for next season too. So we got some money. We'll take a look at the league. See how everyone did. Mitchell Berard, killing it. Claude Giroux, though, having a season at 40 years old. 103 points at 40. That's crazy. Vasilevsky retires. What? Oh, no, sorry. I thought it was left retirement. Wow, I just had a brain fart. We're not that far in the future. Let's see who had league leading shutouts. 6 for Wallstad. Jeez. Actually, we forgot to look at rookie skaters. $74 for Roger McQueen. 6'5", 222 pounds. Wow, that guy's a stud. Oh, that was Atu Ratty's rookie year. 28 points with us. Alright, let's see who we're lined up with. Dallas. Dallas is the team that took us out last year. That veteran team. But they look a lot better this year. Look at Villino now. And they have John Carlson. What's John Carlson do for them this year? 31 points. Ottinger and Bovada. Dallas is going to be tough. But we're going against them healthy. Our team looks good. Hopefully stack up against Dallas pretty good. We're starting off at home. 1-0 Dallas with Fabry. Neighbors and Schmaltz coming back for us in the second period. Up to the third now. 5-2 Arizona. Leckermacky scoring twice. Dursey scoring. Ty scoring for Dallas. But we're winning game 1 5-2. Game 2 in Arizona. Leckermacky and Keller. Stankoven scoring for Dallas. Ooh, Fabry scoring for Dallas. 2-2 tie going into the third. Cooley. Fabry. Fourth period. Jake Neighbors scores on the power play in overtime, giving us a 2-0 lead here in the first round. Ooh, Moser's hurt. Oh, I forgot we do have injuries. Carlos hurt. Marks is hurt. Now Moser's hurt. We'll bring Arbor up. We'll actually keep that right there. Game 3, we got some injuries. We're in Dallas. But we got the momentum. 2-0. Lecker and Gunther. And Dallas comes back with Hiskinen and Podkolzin. And we're going to overtime again. 41-35 of the shots. Overtime period. Kyle Connor scoring for Arizona. We're up 3-0 right now. Are we going to sweep Dallas? Ooh, Aturati's hurt now. Okay, this injury bug's killing us. 4 injuries right now. We're not that deep in offense either, but we're going to have to try to do what we can do. Jacob Loco. Call him up. Game 4. Can we do the sweep? But, ooh, Brandon Carlo's back. That's huge for the team. Kyle Connor getting the first one in the first. 18-5 of the shots out the first for us. That's pretty good. Jork scores for Dallas to tie it up. Third period. Kyle Connor, Exage, Gunther, Robertson. We do our first sweep. We had 46 shots, killing Dallas 4 straight games, completing the sweep. Hopefully that gives us time for our players to come back and be healthy going into the second round. That was a lucky first round. Ratty's back. We're going into the second round against Chicago. So Connor Bedard's Chicago Blackhawks meeting us in the second round. First time we're going to line up with these boys. Lawson Krause, former Arizona Coyote. Luke Holland's the guy we actually try to get. They have Allmark, Kakinen. Chicago's looking tough, but I think we're tougher. Still dealing with some injuries, some key injuries at that, but we'll see what we can do. Toffoli scoring for Chicago. And Arizona goes crazy, scoring 4 goals in the second period. Holland scoring for Chicago. And we take it 5-2. We have not lost in the playoffs yet. We're up 5-0 in the playoffs. Lecker 8 points in 5 games. 4 of those are goals. Mosier is back, but we're going to give him a game to rest just because I don't want to risk him getting hurt. Kyle Connor scoring twice with Larson scoring. Kyle Connor getting a hat trick. And Doan scoring 5-0. That's his 6th straight win. Connor 11 points in 6 games, 7 goals. We'll do a roster move now. Since Mosier is back. We're going to keep 2 depth players though, so we're only going to move 1 guy down for now. Put Mosier back in on that pairing. Game 3 in Chicago. Chicago's up 2-0. Tara Vanden and Colton Dock. Lawson Krause. 3-0 Chicago. That's our first loss of these playoffs, though, so we're still heating. We're still up 2-1. Hopefully we don't let Chicago get too much momentum at home. 4 goals for each. Vlasic, Khrushchev, Janot, Schmaltz, Zagrapan, Keller, Kraus. 2 more goals each. Ratty and Schmaltz, Kraus, and Toffoli. 6-6 going into the third. Schmaltz scores for Arizona. 7-6. You wouldn't want to be a goalie in that game. Take a quick peek at this again. We don't really know much about these top guys, so we'll scout them. We're up 3-1. We're in game 5. Can we take out Chicago and move on to the conference finals for the first time? Bedard scoring for Chicago. Huntington scoring for Chicago, but Gunther getting Arizona on the board. 2-1 going into the third. And Bedard seals the deal for Chicago. Chicago's trying to fight back right now. But I think we still got some gas in our tank. Doan, Chikrin, Hall for Chicago. 2-1 going into the third. 4-2 Arizona. Lecker scoring twice. Seals the deal. And we are making it to the third round. We're in the conference finals. That was the goal for this year, but we want to continue. We're dominating right now. Marks is back. Thank God, because we're going to need him against Edmonton. We'll put Marks back in the lineup. We're going to do some roster moves real quick. We're actually going to keep Locko up here. We're going to send him down. Actually, I kind of want to check out how the players are doing for us right now. Connor, 13, 8, 9, 2, nothing, 7, 13, 11, 12, 10, 5, and 4, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, and 2. How's the goalies doing though? Askarov, .924, and lineup, .928. Now we got to see what Edmonton's working with. We know they have Connor McDavid, probably Draisaitl still, Bouchard. Ooh, that's Detroit. Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman, Connor Geeky's brother, Morgan Geeky, who I was actually thinking about trying to get, and he has a -26 this season, so maybe he's gonna be stayed away from that. Nuge, Holloway. Honestly, if it wasn't for that first line, we'd run all over their offense. Nurse, Bouchard. Hey, what's up, Chris Scott? How you doing? Thank you, I appreciate it. No, I'm good, thanks. Alright, first period. Conference finals against the Edmonton Oilers. In Arizona. And Gunther scores twice. Jersey scoring. Neighbor scoring, Roslovic and Holloway for Edmonton, but that's a 4-2 game 1 victory. Four goals in the second period for Arizona. Moser, Connor twice, and Keller. With Ratty and Bouchard scoring in the third. 5-1 Arizona. We're up 2-0 against the Oilers. Game 3 in Edmonton. 4 goals in the first for Arizona. Gunther, Cooley, Neighbors, Doan. Holloway, Draisaitl with 2 and Mosier. So Edmonton's firing back, but is it enough? Draisaitl again, but Keller seals the deal for Arizona. We're up 3-0 in the conference finals. This is crazy. Can we seal the deal in Edmonton? Draisaitl scores an Askarov. McDavid scores an Askarov. Arizona just needs 2. Hyman. I have like 7 people on always come in here and ask me to check out their artwork, and all you guys' artwork is the same. I could do the same thing if I took 10 minutes of my time and did it. I'm good, thanks. Let's see if we can get back on track. Ooh, that's the first beer we needed. Zekerpan, Keller, and Leckermacki. 3-0 Arizona. Nobody scoring in the second. We're looking like we're cruising to the Stanley Cup Finals in Season 5. Holloway for Edmonton, though. Come on, Arizona. Let's hold off a little bit. Can we seal the deal? We'll jump into this at the end. Josh Doan scoring. Okay, we'll get into this in the last 40 seconds. Just so we can see some celebrations.
Late goings of this third period of play. For those of you just tuning in now, better late than never. The Coyotes lead it by a score of 4-1. Arizona's got it in the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Nugent Hopkins. Here's a chance, and that one's stopped. Pokes away in his own end. Oh, he caught him.
That's a thunderous hit.
Oh, Schmaltz.
Rushing James, you feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
As the final seconds tick off the clock.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Arizona. We did it. Let the celebrations begin, but we're not done our journey yet. We still got one more series to win. But that was a tough series against Edmonton. We didn't really struggle, but Edmonton had a good offensive team that could have buried us. But
You've been a victor in big moments, and you've fallen in big moments. What does a moment like this mean here?
Well, I mean, your opponent has given you everything they had, so it's showing respect for your opponent in that handshake line. Sometimes it's just a look in the eye.
are we gonna touch it? Hell no, we ain't touching it. Ekman Larson says keep it there, and fine just pose in front of it.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA
That's huge. We're going to the Stanley Cup Finals. That's wild. Took us 5 seasons to get here. First season we sucked. Next 2 seasons we made the playoffs but got swept in the first round. Last season we made it to the second round, lost in Game 7. And this year we're going to the finals. against the Washington Capitals. Without John Carlson at that, so they don't got Ovi anymore. They don't got John Carlson. What does Washington have? Olsen, Strome. They have Mitchell Berard. Lepiao, Giroux. Wow, I don't mean to be overconfident, but is there a way this team beats us? Tom Wilson's hurt. Krug sitting on their bench. I don't think these guys can. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Game 1 in Arizona. Doan, Keller, Berard, Giroux. Cooley, Geeky, Connor. Arizona 5-2 victory. Game 2. Wilson, Gunther, Cooley, Olofsson. Third period, we're tied up 2-2. Tied up 3-3, going to overtime. Arizona gets it done. Jake Neighbors, the hero. Arizona is up 2-0. See what we can do in game 3. Washington with 2 goals from Strome. Wilson. Game 4. Can we not let Washington get any momentum here? Gunther, Keller, Berard, Connor, Jano, and Nimilla. Arizona wins 4-2. That means we're up 3-1 on this series. We just got to win one more game and win the Stanley Cup. We're in Arizona as well. Can we do it? 2-1 Arizona. Keller, Connor, Lepiao scoring for Washington. Keller, Dursey scoring. Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're up 4-1. Holy shit. 5-1. Jake Neighbors coming in. There's no way Washington comes back. No way. Tom Wilson scoring. We got 40 shots on these guys. We'll jump in the last minute. Because we got some celebrations in Arizona to happen in Season 5. We're going to be Stanley Cup champions. And our team's still not at the stage where we're maxed out yet. Like, we're still getting better every season. So this might be the start of our dynasty right here. Oh, big save. Ratty coming up the ice. Jano with the bad angle goal. Just coming off the blue line, or the red line. The crease line just rips it. Goaltender got most of it, but it just squeezed through that 5-hole. Jano's signed still for a couple more years. It's been a very important part of our fourth line and how we wanted to form it with that tough fourth line. He's led by example down there, and he's getting his 4th goal of the playoffs. Cooley getting the puck. Oh, geez. Gunther with his 10th of the season. Getting a dirty rebound up front. Just slaps that in. You know, Cooley's just getting in there quick. Weak shot off net. Kept it as a low shot, though, and then banged it home. We are killing Washington.
And off the draw, they pick the puck. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Just seconds away now as they are set to hoist the Stanley Cup.
Ooh, Moser just killed him, but we are the Stanley Cup champions. Taking it, Washington. 5 games. That's all it took us. We had a dominant run through these playoffs. Had injuries in our first round against Dallas, but after that, we just started kicking it into high gear. And we got it done. We got it done. Keller getting the MVP, 29 points. He deserves it. What a studs he's been. He was our assistant captain, dropped it to Doan this season. Keller's just focusing on his play, and it's working out. And then here comes Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He was the captain for Arizona in the dark days. Left a few years ago. When we took over in GM, we got him in our second season, I believe, second or third season. He's been our captain ever since. And he gets the hoist. Finally gets to hoist his Stanley Cup. That's what it's all about. Veteran. Could retire this year. But who gets the next handoff? You got to give it to Clayton Keller. He's been the best player for us this playoff season. He's been here when Larson wasn't. Gave up his assistant captaincy to focus on his career. And he gets to hoist the Stanley Cup. He's the second one in the line for that. He deserves it too. He's been here his whole career. Seen the good and the bad. And he has to hand it to the guy that made it so we never missed a playoff yet since he's joined our team. And that's Yaroslav Askarov. Since he's joined, we have not missed the playoffs. He has been that missing part. It was a risk getting him. We gave up a lot to get him. He's signed for long term. He's going to be our future goalie. He is our goalie. Hopefully, this is the start of our dynasty. Last guy that's going to get it. Let's give it to Sean Durzi. He's been that top defenseman for us. I was hoping I could give it to Josh Stone. He wasn't one of the options, but we'll give it to Durzi. He deserves to hold that cup. And there it is. The beautiful Stanley Cup. Lord Stanley. That cup came from not far from where I'm from. And your 2027 28 champions. Embedded in history. Sketched into stone. Stanley Cup's finally in the desert. Now that gives us what are we gonna do here? Is winning the cup. We may as well look at the rewards real quick now. Can't yet, so we'll do that. Start next video. Winning the Stanley Cup though, that's just crazy. Already, season 5, and then we get the cup. Let's see players that retired. Pavelski finally retiring at the age of 43. Ekman Larson, I don't think he chose to retire. I think he wants to play one more season. Honestly, is it gonna be on our team or not? If it is, it's probably gonna be as a depth role, which isn't bad. You know, Zdeno Chara did that at the end of his career. Something we still can do if the price is right. Now going into this draft, we'll just check out the draft class quick. There's no one really we want other than Jack S. Jack S. At that 5th spot. He could be taken 4th though, so we're gonna see if it's possible. San Jose does not want to get rid of it, but we want it. Draft picks. We got the 32nd pick we can give them. They want Eves. We're going to hold on to Eves. They want Godfrey. They want Adaminsky. What if we give you... you know what? Let's give them Godfrey. Godfrey's a good player, so we can actually do that. Still off by value by a little bit. This is where we could move on from Ratty. Still too far off. We could get rid of Geeky as well. He's just not going to fit into our long-term picture unless he's a 4th-line guy for us. And Geeky just needs a new change. He needs to change the scenery. We're giving up a lot, but it's for the future. Dang, it's still not going to go through. I don't want to, but I will. A bit too low. So that means we'll take Ratty out of the equation. We'll keep Ratty, actually, then. For the 4th line, and we'll give you a 5th. A 4th. Our 3rd. Our next year 4th. Next year 3rd. Okay, I'll give you a second. Or a next year 2nd. But I'm going to want back a 5th. I want back a 7th from this year and a 7th from next year. Seven from this year. We got that trade to go through. We already know who we want. We want Jackass. 6'3", 203 pounds. He can be the future of our left defense. Send him to the next pick. Gave up a lot to get him. But it was worth it. Hopefully. We could see who the top ranked goalie is. Marcus Klein. Don't really know much about him. Or Aaron Jackman. Aaron Jackman's huge. 6'4", 202. We'll sign him. We'll not sign him. We'll draft him. Thorn. Turnstrom. Nah. Reagan. Griffin Law has an X factor. We'll take him. And the last pick of the draft goes to us. We'll select Dave Coburn. What a season. What a season. That's crazy. See what we got to re-sign for coaching. Head coach needs re-sign. It's gonna be tough to get him back. Wong's gonna be hard to get back. We're gonna have to wait on those guys. Don't go to sign any scouts. They're already signed. We get 11.7 million. We could bring back Lyon. Lyon's been with us for the last 2 seasons. Has not let us down. He's 35. Probably be his last season with us. We'll sign you to a 1 year. We'll release him. We'll release you. One, two, 1, 2. Larson, I'm sorry, bud, but it's time we move on. Sorry, Woo. Time to move on. We actually will get rid of him too. Take him and McKinnon. Actually, we won't sign him till next season. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have to be signing a lot of depth players this year, but just going to revamp it a little bit anyway. Alright. So let's see what we're looking at. We'd like one goalie to come in. Depth goalie. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. And then Carlo, and it could be Kaiser. Or Kupperman. Honestly, both those guys could probably come in. Kaiser would be a great depth guy though too, so we'll see. We could bring in a vet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to sign 4 defensemen for the Miners. First line, second line center, second line right wing, third line right wing. So we need a fourth line right wing. We get enough depth right wings though. NHL left wings are set. We're gonna need 2 left wings for the AHL. Third line for Schmaltz. Fourth line for Ratty. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 1 center, 2 lefts. One center, 2 lefts, 4D, 1 goalie. So we'll see what we can do. We got some money. We could even bring in like a guy like Sawgard, who could be a backup for us for the future. We'll see if we have any prospects though. You know what? Let's get Line in the AHL this year. That's okay. We could sign a guy like Sawgard in. He only wants a year. We'll give him a year. Defense. We need some depth. Chica, we'll sign you to a year. Sign you to a year. So that's 2. That's 2. Three. 4. But if we're willing to spend money, Mo Sider, ooh. But we don't really need him. Would love to have him. Don't need him. Lefties, though. You know what? Screw it. We have like 3 guys that compete for that lefty spot. We'll just let the competition begin. Right wings, we need a 4th line right wing. Brett Leeson. could bring in Brett Leeson. We've looked at him a few times, but it's like a 1 year, 2 mil. Left wings, we need depth. Not so many, not any real players, just depth. There's no way Marchand's in that type of situation right now. Uh, um, we can sign Othman. So there's left wing, centers. We don't need any NHL guys, just some depth prospects. Sidney Crosby? What's with all these guys just sitting here? Are we just gonna have a crazy team? It's starting to look like we're gonna have a redonkulous team. Dang. We could have a very crazy team. Okay, we're gonna look at the coaching situation. Head coach, assistant coach, or associate coach. Our head coach is here somewhere. Is it him or is the next guy? I think it's him. Or was it him? And then we need associate. I would like to bring Wong back in. Was that Joe Pavelski? Yes, we want him. Is that Ron O'Reilly? Yes, it is. Yes, we would like him. Alright, we'll see what this crazy offseason is going to bring to us. So he's not coming in. Will Yoshimura is coming in. Wong's coming in. Brett Leeson's coming back. Brad Marchand's coming in. Larson's coming back in. Sidney Crosby. Sagard. Brennan Othman. Watch out. Watch out for the season 6 Coyotes, because dang, they're going to be better than season 5, that's for sure. We got some contracts to do after the season. Dursey, Carlo, Mosier, all 3 deals expiring. Dursey will most likely be the mid-4 guy after this deal's up. Right now he's getting paid 5.5. What about a little pay raise? Actually, he's going to want that 4-year. We'll give him the 4 years. Little pay raise. Just stay with us. Carlo, I'd love to see on the bottom pair, but not at that money yet. Mosier is a great middle 4 guy, but with that money, I'd actually rather move on and upgrade. Right wing, Marks is going to need a deal. He's our 3rd line guy. You want to do 5 years, 2 mil? Connor Jano. Jano has been important. He doesn't want to come back, but he's been here for 3 seasons, going into his 4th. It's such an important part of that bottom lineup. We'll keep him with the ears open type thing. Neighbors probably will never be that top guy for us. Connor still has about 3 seasons where he could be the top guy. And he's willing to continue to 3x10s. So you know what? We'll give him another 3 years at 10 mil. They'll take him to 35. And Raddy's gonna need a deal. We'll wait on Raddy. He's probably gonna be an NHL center for us though, because we have Crosby now. So Crosby said move over to him. Brett Leeson probably got pushed out of his spot as well with Marchand coming in. We're just gonna have a really strong HL group. Call Connor, Jersey coming back. This is what we want to see. All the boys want to come back because they know it's possible. They know it's possible to win a cup here. And we're coming in this season stronger than ever. Cannot believe Marchand and Crosby were both just sitting there for what they were. We're going to have to definitely see what they're worth. But I think that'd be the craziest 4th line. The Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia 4th line. Oh. Yes, please. Even though they both could play 2nd line, 1st line minutes if we needed them to. But to have that depth scoring, it's going to set us up. So we got some competition in defense trying to get in. We got some players we got to look at. Goaltending, we know what's up. You know what? Let's do a friendly battle. Saugard and Lion. bad look for the backup spot. We don't need to see any of these guys really. And then we can actually take those two guys down, bring two more up, bring him and him. We don't need to see Keller. Don't need to see those two. We'll bring up two. Don't need to see those three. We don't need to see those two. Alright, we'll sim the preseason. See if Marchand and Crosby still have a step to the game, or if one of them will be a depth player for us. Either way, great pickups. Again, another season where we're not really doing much to change up our team too much. We're just sticking with what we got. And hopefully it pays off for us. Crosby's a 78 overall. Marchand is a 77 overall. Both scoring crazy amount of points, but alright, we got some thinking to do here. So Sogard won the goalie battle. One, two, three, four. Here, we'll bring those two up. One, two, three guys getting scratched. Instant. Looks like Kaiser actually deserves it. But Larson, you know, we could be like, he's the captain. He has to play another season. He'll be going into his 5th season back with us after he took 1, 2, 3 seasons off. He had 9 points in 81 games last year, -5. Playoffs, though, he had 5 points, 20 in 20 games with a +5. Playoffs, he showed us another gear. We can send Chica down for sure. Not sure exactly what we're doing here. Those boys can go down because these two are coming up. These two are going. These three are going up. Those two are going down for sure. And centers. Those two guys are coming up. Alright, so Let's do it. Let's just see how it works out. We're gonna see how it works out. We're gonna trust the veterans. Putting a lot of trust in these veterans right now. We're just gonna see how it works. So first line's gonna be Connor, Cooley, Keller. Second line's gonna be Gunther, Doan, Leckermacki. Third line's gonna be Neighbors, Schmaltz, Marks. Fourth line is gonna be Marchand, Crosby, Jeannot. Defense, Chychrun, Dursey, Zuckerbrand, Moser, Larson, Carlo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Can any of these guys do a face-off? No. You know, I really think Marchand had. Ooh. Maybe that's why his overall's hurting so bad. He got hurt last season. He musta. 9 points in 13 games, and that's all Boston's seen of him. Crosby, 63. Alright. Power play, we got Cooley. We'll replace him with Gunther. Second unit, we'll have Doan. Leckermacki. Gunther doesn't need to be there. Moser's gonna be Chychrun. We could go like Marks like that. And we could run it like that. Is Marks ready for power play time? Oh yeah, Marks is ready. Cooley, Keller, Connor. Oh, we didn't. Schmaltz complete taking it. Yeah, no, we're gonna have Schmaltz here. And then we'll have Cooley, Keller, yeah. Gunther, Chychrun, Leckermacki. Penalty kill 1, Schmaltz. Actually, we could, yeah. No, let's get Marks more minutes. Marks, Moser, Dursey, Crosby, Carlo with Larson. Then the last unit. We will have give down. Jake Neighbors get power play time at all? Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, yeah, he's there. Okay, so that can be Marchand, Doan, Mosier. Actually, instead of him, it's Chikrin. Instead of him, Schmaltz, Dersey, Chikrin, Carlo Janot. If Janot wants it, we can try it. Instead of him, we'll put Marks here. Our penalty kill's definitely weak. Cooley, Connor, Dersey, Chikrin, Schmaltz, Gunther, Mosier, Keller, Doan. Instead of Larson, we'll put Neighbors. And then we'll do that. Extra attackers. Depth players for us will most likely be Leeson for the offense. Or Leeson could be up, like Leeson and Ratty could be up very soon if the Marchand Crosby projects don't work out. Same with Kaiser. He'd be up really soon if the Ekman Larson experiment doesn't work out. We're really risking it running 3 vets the way we are. Last thing we'll do is check captains and jerseys just to make sure Larson's still our captain. They gave Keller that back. Sorry. Schmaltzy, you're not there. And we'll give it to Ekman Larson. We'll give him that last run with his captaincy, I guess. That's it for season 5. Stanley Cup champs going in to season 6, trying to do the repeat and start our dynasty. But that's it for this episode. Hope you everyone enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.